The COVID-19 pandemic has challenged us like a few incidents before it. Luckily for humanity, we are closer and more globally organized than ever. But were the connections used in the right way to fight the disease? What went wrong? And what can we learn from these mistakes for a better health crisis response in the future? Join us in rethinking institutional multilateral responses to global health crises in the face of COVID-19. We are a group of second-year students studying international public management at the Yale University of Applied Sciences. With the guidance of our mentors, we want to create a space for discussion and knowledge gain about the topic. Our conference will take place over the course of several days and incorporate lectures as well as workshops to reach this goal. To realize this ambitious project, we are planning several groups of activities. They range from inviting speakers to organizing a conference medium and program, advertising and executing the conference, as well as publishing a report about the conference findings. Every step has been meticulously planned to ensure success. Through this planning, we also know about our limitations. COVID-19 makes a physical conference impossible, forcing us into an online setting. We need to accumulate a budget. Public relations work is harder during a pandemic, and coordinating speakers online might be more challenging. Still, most of these limitations also have positive side effects. More people will be able to attend an online event, our budgetary needs will be lower as we don't need an account for rooms or travel compensations. Our audience has more time to actually attend, and speakers from all over the world will be able to hold presentations. These speakers include experts and politicians from Sweden, China, and New Zealand, and representatives of the World Health Organization. With their incredible know-how and experience, the conversations between them and with the audience will lead to truly fascinating conclusions. To grant access to these conclusions to a broader audience and policymakers, the conference findings will be summarized in a report. This means that they can have long-term effects on the public knowledge and the future decision-making of stakeholders. With all that said, we hope that you decide to support our project and vision to get a conversation going about the more multilateral health crisis management for our collective future. What is done together is always better.
You heard it. What is done together is always better. In keeping with this motto, we want to host our conference with the goal of rethinking institutional multilateral responses to global health crises in the face of COVID-19. To do so, we defined multilateralism to mean the process of organizing relations between groups of 3 or more states. Because there was no one global effort to combat the pandemic, we want to ask what happened instead and what can be done to respond in a more effective and unified way in the future.
So right about now, you're probably wondering, okay, why should I care and why is this topic even important? Well, simply put, we are still dealing with the implications of the COVID-19 pandemic, and this has engendered a certain level of scrutiny towards all levels of society and government, and above all, the international community. We therefore believe it is important to converge these thoughts and come together and find new ways, or rather rethink what multilateralism looks like and what it means really, and what a truly unified approach to contain the virus and future global threats would look like. To this end, we have opted for a bottom-up approach that includes people from all intersections of society. We believe that in doing so, we can promote civic engagement in all groups of society, foster an environment that is conducive to bottom-up approaches, which should become part of the status quo. And additionally, we are contributing to existing body of knowledge in the public management field in a way that doesn't really quite exist out there from a grassroots perspective. We will use your voice to draft an advisory report within 4 weeks after the conclusion of the conference.
Hello everybody, my name is Kian. Today we'll touch upon how we as a group organized the presentations. We divided the organization in 3 phases. First one is preparation, second one is execution, and third one is conclusion. First one is preparation, where we invite all the speakers, where we prepare the preparations before, so everything that needs to be done in advance, like advertisements, and invite the lecturers. Second one is execution, where we will present the workshop and the presentations and deal with problems that come unexpectedly. And as last, we have a conclusion where we finalize the report and where we thank all the lecturers for their contribution and pay them their compensations and just round up everything as a whole.
Okay, so talking about the marketing, we have 3 points that are allocated to marketing, such as objectives, the target audience, and the marketing strategy. For marketing, we are trying to get as much attention needed from multiple people. The kind of people we are focusing on are mostly students and people who want to expand their knowledge on this specific topic. As for the marketing strategy, we will create social media accounts that will provide us help to convey our message online. It will consist of promotional videos, pictures, and stories. These will be provided on the social media platforms like Instagram, and we'll also use Facebook and Twitter. Invitations will be sent to researchers who are active in the field, and printed reports will be allocated to the speakers and shareholders, and also to the most active participants.
Estimated costs. Total budget of this project will be €2,110. There will be included payment for the 6 speakers, €300 each. Also, there will be included printing costs for the printed reports. Approximately 52 pages will be printed, and that will cost around €40. Also, post expenses for sending letters, and unexpected expenditures will be around €200, and sponsors, crowdfunding, and Justice and Peace Organization.
Therefore, we would really like it if our conference topic got picked for the 2021 conference, as it is such a relevant topic and development is still very, very valuable. It is important to learn more and develop more knowledge on how to combat future pandemics, and we view this as one of the ways to help. Thank you for listening to our presentation, and hopefully we'll see you soon.